Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you have followed me at all, you have seen the crazy ride of KDP, passive income, but also the reasons why I got into KDP. And in this video, for those of you that haven't focused on high content, that is a book with more than 1,000 words. I'm here to share 5 things that I've learned throughout that process to just start the self-publishing process for my first book. As I mentioned, it's releasing probably later this month for September. I'll let you know as soon as I have those dates. But here, let's get into the list. Then, number one reminder or tip and advice that I could share with anybody is that it's really important for you to drop your expectations on how long it will take. If you've watched previous videos, you've seen that I have over, 800 podcast episodes. And I thought it'd be really easy just to put them all into a book. That's not the best way to write a book. So I had to drop my expectations of the best way and really go through the best practices to make a good book because I want it to be a good book, right? My name's on it. So I think that was a really important thing for that I needed is that my expectations have changed since the beginning of the book till now to understand that this is my very first time doing it. So there's no reason for me to be extra hard on myself or to give up because this is the first step, right? This is the very first book. The second thing that actually really helped me and brought me a lot of peace was understanding the truest principle in the world, which is imperfect action is better than inaction. A lot of people comment, like, oh, I have perfectionism. Well, that's actually not something you want to go around and tell people, in my opinion. My opinion is that of Brene Brown's that when we say, perfectionism, it's just our way to have a blanket of shame around us so we don't have to do certain things. So deciding to be imperfect means you're going to get crap done, right? It doesn't matter. Like when I teach my kids to sweep the floor, like it's not going to be perfect, but what if we just never teach our kids certain things because they're not perfect at it? That's ludicrous, right? So understanding that I have to move forward, I have to take action, I have to try to write the chapters, I have to put my ideas onto paper. Like it's imperfect and it's okay because it's better than not doing anything at all. The third tip or trick that has really helped me along this journey is being able to, did I put that in there twice? Being able to hire out the parts that I've never done before. And certain things like, you know, formatting a book or creating a cover that is book, like there's lots of different aspects like figuring out the copyright page, figuring out the editing, figuring out there's so many different little parts. There's a lot of moving parts and it's different than what I've done for online courses and podcasts and things like that. So there's been a couple things here and there where I felt like maybe I should hire this out so it's getting done. And I'm not the expert in it, so maybe I'll learn something along the way. The most important thing to do when you're writing a book is take time to celebrate little wins. So, deciding on a deadline for your first chapter or what do you want the chapter to look like? If you're not really celebrating little wins, it's going to be really difficult for you to gather the momentum to move forward and also feel peace about the way that you are progressing. Um, I've always struggled with not celebrating. Like, if you guys know my background, I played soccer and I played in college. And my freshman year, I was number one in the nation for goals and assists. And after I'd score a goal, I would run back to the half and wait for the kickoff. Like everyone was jumping on me and screaming, and the Argentine men's team were like cheering my name, ole, ole, Jenny, Jenny. And like I loved that inside, but I never really embraced celebrating. It took me a long time. And so I'm want to save you the pain. If you already celebrate, that's great. But make sure you just, share your wins with other people and tell yourself you're amazing. And these little things will help you power through the difficult times. So these are just the 5 tips. If I missed one, tell me. I'll create another video. There's so many things that I've learned about writing my first book, and it's been a whirlwind, but I'm really grateful for the growth that has helped me transform. So let me know if you have any questions about high content and what it is. And Love you guys. Subscribe. Peace out.